say, I'm saying and I'll say it again. If my husband cheats, I'm not leaving him. I am dying with him. If you want to be the side chick, it's your business. Oh. Join, you can enjoy your side chick. Don't know tomorrow to come out. No more got down. My mimi the car in Japan in your gram. When you want to really game. You can't be me digging. I will show me digging. We a side chick. We a side though. You might hand the gun. And then you want open 100 million.
How many of you still remember this woman? How many of you remember this woman pastor, this woman preacher from Ghana that preaches about togetherness, about staying in your marriage till thy kingdom come? How many of you still remember this woman? This woman that loved marriage so much to the point that she preached, she said that if she caught her husband or catches her husband on top another woman, that she will not fight the man. Rather, she will go on her knees and begin to pray for that man to change, and that there must be avenue for change. She believed that her marriage is for better and for worse, that she's not ever going to leave her marriage for any reason. How many of you still remember this woman? Now, finally, her marriage has crashed. That same marriage that she was holding so dear has collapsed. And ask me who came to social media to announce the dissolution of her marriage. The same husband of hers, the same man that she was holding so high, so dear, was the one that came to social media to announce the end of her marriage with this, or end of his marriage with this woman. You understand? Simply because, there's something that you guys don't know. A lot of you, when we say that there are some men who are narcissists, some of you don't understand it. Or maybe some women married to their enemies, you don't understand it. When you marry to your enemies, the only thing he wants is that thing that will bring you down. That thing that will make you sad. That thing that will make you angry. That's what your enemy will be doing. He does not care about your happiness or about your feelings. You understand? His own is, let me bring her down. Whenever you are married to such a man who doesn't care about your happiness, know that you are married to your enemy. This man knows very well that this woman has a lot of women that are looking, or that are looking up to her, because of the kind of content, because of the kind of things she does as a woman. She's trying so much to make sure that so many homes are in peace, so many homes are in together. You understand? That kind of preaching, believe you me, must have amended a lot of marriages. Meanwhile, she was suffering in her own, and she was just busy covering. She doesn't want people to know that her own marriage, that she was suffering inside her marriage. When you look at this woman, you understand that she was just passing through hell. Now that she's out of the marriage, you need to see how beautiful she's now looking. She was going through hell, but she was trying all her possible best, because of the people that were all looking up to her, to make them see marriage as a beautiful thing, which is how it's supposed to be. Marriage is a beautiful thing ordained by God, and anybody that is trying to make it work, we should appreciate that person. But when you are dealing with a narcissist, a wicked man, you cannot achieve it. Because of men like this, so many women no longer want to have anything to do with marriage. A lot of women are discouraged. Like this particular pastor now, I don't think she will want to involve herself with a man anymore. Even if she wants to involve herself, it will just be to just get a kind of satisfaction, and that will be the end. She will not want to go into marriage again, because there was this video I watched. Listen, if you have never seen a narcissist, if you have never seen a sadist, you will not understand that woman's predicament. I watched that video and I understood that video very, very well. Very, very well. This woman went through hell. She saw hell. And even though she was in that hellfire, she was still giving us she was praying for other people's marriage to work. That's how to know a good woman. I am not going to judge her. Other people have different opinion, but you see me, I have my own opinion is different. I've studied it and noticed that the man she married was not her husband. The man does not care about that woman's well-being. A man that came out to announce the dissolution of marriage, knowing that this woman have a lot of people that were looking up to her. People that she doesn't want them to know that her marriage has crashed. But this man came out. And this marriage crashed long time ago. But because the man feels that, okay, because of this thing, that this woman is still pretending and people are not yet aware, let me do it so that those people that are looking up to her will no longer trust her. They will no longer believe in her. They will start looking down on her. They will start, cajoling her. A lot of people cajole her on social media. So many people said so many things because the husband came out and announced the dissolution of their marriage, that it has ended a long time ago. Some of these women you see that have turned to feminists, they didn't just automatically wake up and decide to be feminists. Something made something to happen. They say that something, na situation, now they make refuge the bend. There are so many women that have vowed in their lives never again to have anything to do with a man in the name of marriage because of the man they encountered. A lot of women have encountered evil men, beasts in human form. And such women, there is nothing you're going to preach them about marriage that they will listen to you. This woman, I think, is one of them. You understand? Even in her worst situation, she was still preaching to the people. She was still trying to make people understand or see reason why they must stay married. Why are we now dragging her? Why are we now cajoling her? Why are we now making a caricature of her? If you see this woman when she was inside marriage, she looked like one ape like that. But now come and check her out now that she's having a little bit peace of mind. She's not looking so beautiful. She's looking so fine. Some marriages will just destroy you. Some marriages will just make you become a shadow of yourself. So many marriages, now only God will save us. But one thing I want you to understand here is that marriage have different formulas. Your own formula and my own formula might not be the same. That is why you don't copy anybody's formula. Any formula you are using to make your own marriage to work, use it and let your marriage last. That is the most important thing. You don't copy Elizabeth's formula because you see Elizabeth's own is working. Then you, Margaret, will now come and jump and start copying Elizabeth's formula. It will not work because men differ. The man that is marrying you is different from the man that is marrying Elizabeth. So any formula you're using that is working for you, go ahead and use it. You understand? But my own is that this woman that dedicated her time, herself, to make marriage work, let's not mock her. She married a narcissist. She married a man who doesn't have conscience. I want you to watch this video that I'm going to attach here so that you understand the situation. I know most of you will not understand, but me, Amanane, I understood perfectly well. Watch the video and let me know what you think. Thank you.
My husband would like you to pound the fufu. My husband doesn't believe in neat fufu. I'm sorry, but he doesn't believe in it. He doesn't believe in put soup in the fridge for 3 days. No, he believes in fresh. Even when he knows I am a bit, he believes in doing fresh soup. And he's the type that anything you do, he has something to say about it. That is my husband. So before I came Thursday, I was preparing soup. And one of my girls, Juliet, was around. Then my husband came and said that I'm going to give you money to prepare different soups. And I said, Juliet, you are in trouble. Because whether you prepare it well or not, he will still have something to say. It takes only me to be able to stay with that man. It's only me that can say any woman will run. He's a very controversial person, very difficult to live with. It's an achim man who wants to drag every issue. That is my husband. So I was ordained, born for him. Oh, I was ordained and born. I have nothing to say. Sometimes when he tells me, get down, prepare me food, it's around 11:30, 12 p.m. So I should get down and prepare him food while he knows I'm just coming from a preaching appointment. And he didn't do anything. He was just sleeping and he waited for me to come. When I came, he told me to get down. He waited for me to climb up. When he came, he saw me relaxing on the bed. He said, Mommy, can you get down and prepare this for me? And I get up. I said, God, lead me on. If you don't lead me on, I will say something. We will fight, and I love fighting. So I get up and I look at his face and I tell him, I'm getting down. thinking that when I repeat it, he will change his mind. He watches me to get down. And whilst I'm doing it downstairs, he will call me and tell me, "Penny say." And when I pick the phone sometimes, when he finished talking, I look as if